15 years ago. Grandpa, I've got my eye on this one.
My grandson has good taste. This is the only one in the world. A filigree incense box, a unique piece. Go, take it to the young master.
I won't give it.
It's not good, old master, when he jumped to his death.
I'll never forget how you took away everything from the Wen family and forced my grandfather to his death. 10 years. Wen Ran, the orphan daughter of the Wen family, has returned. Yan's jewelry is giving the filigree incense box as the grand prize for this year's competition to the jewelry industry. How come the one I got is a fake filigree incense box?
How can you say it's fake unless you are Wen Ran, the orphan daughter of the Wen family? I've waited 10 years for you. You're finally back. Welcome aboard. If you want it, you'll have to earn it. Get the filigree incense box, the real one.
What I want is you and the entire Yan family. Since I was 12, my reason for living has been revenge.
Oh, Lynchie, I already told you. I gave you first place. In the jewelry competition, why did you still spill wine on my dress? How am I supposed to? Go on stage to accept the award now.
I'm the winner of the design competition. Why would I have any reason to harm someone who only came in second?
How clumsy of me. This is Master Wei An's
Zhang Juchu, Design Department Assistant.
haute couture collection. How am I supposed to return it now that it's dirty? Lin Kai, you think just because you won an award you can bully a senior employee of the company? You'll be untouchable in the future, won't you?
I think. Lynchie, she didn't do it on purpose. You?
All right, now I spilled it.
Lynchie, you're crazy.
Master Wei An's haute couture is usually made with Z stitching, and your dress has so with a straight stitch. So I think a fake skirt, it shouldn't be worth much.
You little wild thing. Where have you seen any big brands? What nonsense are you talking about?
I'm too lazy to waste my breath on you. A skirt, I'll just compensate you.
Clean it first.
Your way of striking up a conversation is too clumsy.
I think Mr. Xu may have misunderstood.
Was
I was just captivated by the exquisite design of this black diamond. If you're saying I have intentions, it's you who is the owner of this black diamond. That's all. Mr. Xu, you stepped on my skirt. Although it's not haute couture, I still don't want it to get dusty.
Sorry. Please accept this as an apology.
Yan Wangshu, this brooch was originally mine.
My little princess has grown up.
Wen Shichu, Chairman of the Wen Corporation.
This is the brooch your father carved before he passed away. Grandpa is giving it to you early, as a 12th birthday present.
It's so beautiful.
The award ceremony has officially begun. Next, we will be presenting this year's Jewelry Star Design Competition Gold Award. Please welcome the Gold Award winner, Miss Lin Kai. Wait a minute. She plagiarized. You can't give her the award. I told you.
Li Wen, Design Assistant at Yan Corporation.
A pheasant can't become a phoenix. A wild girl who popped up from who knows where can't compare to Director Ding.
Ever since Director Ding graduated and returned to China to participate in the competition, for the past 5 years, it has always been our Director Ding who won the gold award. I also don't believe Lynchie can be better than our Director Ding.
Lawyer Li, do you have any evidence?
I'm a lawyer for the Yan Group. From the resume provided by Miss Lin Kai, we did a background check. The internship studios and high school listed on the resume have no record of Lin Kai.
Lin Shi, this is considered deception. The company can fire you.
I thought Lawyer Lee had some compelling evidence. Is the design competition not about the work, but about which high school you graduated from? Or is it that this award can only be won by Director Ding, and no one else can touch it? Mr. Shu, what do you say?
Nonsense. It was you who plagiarized someone else's work to enter the competition. You piece of trash. After all this time, you still haven't found that first place winner. For me,
Understood. Gold award. It can only be yours.
only by obtaining the top position in the jewelry design world. Can you make old man Yan agree and force Yan Wangshu to marry me into the Yan family?
This author may be using a pseudonym. It might be a little difficult to find them.
We must find them. Just like before. Pay them off to make it go away. If they don't cooperate, you know what to do.
Yes.
You remembered something.
Don't talk nonsense.
How about we make a deal? I'll give you the gold award. But I also want to stay at Yan Corp and work.
How is that possible? You're giving up the gold award. Doesn't that prove you did plagiarize? Then you'll still be kicked out of Yan Corp.
That depends on how important this award is to Director Ding in her heart.
This is
The
from
film was
Lưới Studio
translated
in M
and
Country. This is the
narrated by
copyright
M
registration
Media.
I received. On this is Lai's mark and Miss Lin Kai's. Submitted entry is almost identical to this design. Tell me, is it plagiarism?
Designs Lao Yerli gave. There's no date on them either, so it's hard to say whether Lin Shi borrowed Ben Lai's idea or if Ben Li and Lin Kai's ideas just happen to be the same white coincidence.
Director Ding, why are you still taking this? Wild girl side.
I wouldn't mind competing with Director Ding again. If I lose, I will return the prize I received the other day, filigree incense box, to the program.
That's a one-of-a-kind, filigree incense box. There's only one in the whole world. You can't buy it for any amount of money. This girl has quite the nerve to just give it up like that.
What do you think, Director Ding? A live competition would also allow Director Ding to win fair and square.
Today is the jewelry industry's most important event, and Yan Corp is the event's host. There's no need for Yan Corp to let a small employee disrupt today's event. Why don't we put the gold award on hold for now and award it after the truth is revealed? It won't be too late then.
I think Director Ding suggested putting it on hold. Let's do it this way. I'm sorry. I've spoiled everyone's fun.
I think it's quite interesting. Many people here have never seen a designer draw on the spot. I haven't seen it in a long time either. Ding Yao drawing. The Yan family has always followed the rules. They won't wrong a good person. And they won't let a plagiarist go.
Yan Wangshu. You should know I'm Wen Ran. I'm back for revenge. Are you afraid?
Alright,
Director Ding,
my hand.
how did you hurt your hand? How can you draw now? Call an ambulance.
Hurry up. If the ambulance arrives late, the hand will be almost healed.
I hope your ability matches your sharp tongue.
No need to trouble Director Ding. If on the spot, I create that painting, it will prove I have a talent for design, and it will also prove I have the ability to draw.
You've plagiarized once. What's so hard about doing it again?
At least it can prove I have a talent for design and the ability to draw, unlike some people who only know how to run away. What do you say, Mr. Shu?
Give her paper and a pen. Just 15 minutes. Don't waste everyone's time.
Impossible. How can she draw such smooth lines freehand without using any tools? She can accurately grasp the proportions of the main diamond and the side diamonds.
This technique is comparable to the old Mr. Yan and is no less impressive. I didn't expect this was something a young woman in her 20s could possess. Maybe Director Ding's technique is even better. It's just that her hand is injured. Zhao Ran. The Yan family.
By Yang, chairman of Nile Studio.
That Yan Wangshu kid is far more than what you see. He's not that simple. This time back home, you must conceal your edge to protect yourself.
I'm sorry. I may have to disappoint everyone's expectations. To be honest, because I practiced the first part a lot. I'm quite familiar with it, but the latter part, without tools, I'm afraid I can't complete it.
I knew it. How could anyone be better than Director Ding?
I've always admired Director Ding's abilities. It's a shame I couldn't see it today. I hope to learn more from President Ding in the future.
I'd rather admit defeat than show my true skills. Are you afraid of revealing your identity? Since your skills are inferior, then this year's gold medal winner should be Ding Yao.
What I want isn't just a gold medal, but your entire Yan family. I
The
won't
film
let
was
Grandpa
translated
die
and
with his eyes
narrated
open.
by M Media.
Heaven gave you talent. You should know that Yan Corp can make you or break you. Stop playing tricks in front of me.
This gold medal should have belonged to Director Ding. In the future at Yan Corp, please Director Ding and Mr. Shu, take care of me. I have fulfilled my promise to give the gold medal to Director Ding. I hope Director Ding won't forget what you promised me.
I only promised to let you join the company. You'd better not let me find out that you have designs on Mr. Shu.
Perhaps Mr. Shu likes this type, but you are not to Mr. Shu's taste.
Mr. Shu, I'm taking the new assistant to on board.
Mr. Shu, are you interested in me?
You've initiated physical contact 2 or 3 times, deliberately approaching me. Isn't it to seduce me?
Has Mr. Shu taken the bait?
Who are you? Why have you come to Yan Corp? What is your real purpose?
And you, Yan Corp, Marketing Director. Wangshu, is that your real identity? That black diamond brooch is priceless. A director who only earns a salary could never afford it. So you are not an ordinary person, and I like extraordinary rich people.
Do you dare to meet tonight?
Hello everyone, I'm the new design assistant, Lin Kai. I hope to learn a lot from all of you seniors.
That's all. You should tell us which school you graduated from. All of us here graduated from top design programs, both domestically and internationally. Maybe there's even a fellow disciple of yours here.
I didn't go to college. My skills were all taught by my master.
All right, everyone back to work. Mrs. Wang is coming to the showroom to pick out jewelry today. Lin Shi, you go and attend to her. Director Ding, I should go. Mrs. Wang is very picky. I'm afraid Lin Shi couldn't handle it. Even Mrs. Wang came to see. How many times has this happened? I've never seen it before. Moreover, clients Mr. Shu doesn't care about. Shouldn't we also not bother maintaining them? The design department is to serve the clients, not to serve Mr. Shu.
I'll go.
Just a reminder. If you offend Mrs. Wang, you might worry about not getting a permanent position.
Wide? Are you so happy to see me?
Yeah. If certain people knew that Mr. Shu came to the showroom today, they'd probably be green with envy.
Mrs. Wang is a big client. You just arrived and already stole a colleague's order.
I didn't. They all say Mrs. Wang is a hot mess. I'm taking one for the team.
Mr. Shu is here too. Long time no see.
Mr. Shu, this lady is
Your big client. Hot Mrs. Wang. Mrs. Wang. This is the design department's new assistant, Lin Chi. With her serving you, you'll be satisfied.
Bring me your most expensive jewelry to have a look.
I didn't expect Mr. Shu to have such taste. Quite unique.
Wide? Are you jealous? You rejected me before, and now you regret it.
So, Mr. Shu, have you taken a liking to me?
Without giving anything, you want to get what you want from me.
I think Mr. Shu has misunderstood. What kind of relationship I have with Mr. Shu is for me to decide. I don't understand what
The
Mr.
film
Shu
was
is saying.
translated
I need to
and
serve my
narrated
client.
by
If I
M
don't serve the
Media.
client well, I won't get a permanent position. What can I possibly get from Mr. Shu?
Sharp tongue.
Mrs. Wang, your bag.
What kind of tea is this? Instant tea bag, isn't it? I only drink green tea. Longjing tea before Qingming Festival. Brewed with dew.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Wang. I'll change it for you right away.
Didn't Ding Yao tell you? She knows all my preferences. Can't even hold a teacup steady. How can you be a designer? Just now with Mr. Shu, exchanging glances. I've seen these little tricks many times.
Come with me. Take you to apply some medicine.
No need. It's fine.
How can you say it's fine? A hand is a designer's soul. If this hand is injured, the loss is to the entire Yan family.
How did my hand suddenly cramp up? What should I do if my hand can't draw designs anymore? Does this count as a work-related injury?
I have something to do. I'll leave first. I'll come back another day. I'll come back another day.
That injury from earlier today, the side effects are so severe. What trick are you playing now?
What are you doing? Put me down.
I'm responsible for my employees. I'll take you to the hospital.
My old stomach ache is acting up again. I just need to rest for a bit. No need to go to the hospital.
Don't push yourself. Do you need me to notify your family? Boyfriend.
I don't have a boyfriend.
You're awake. It's a good thing your boyfriend brought you here in time.
He's not my boyfriend. He's my boss.
Your boss is quite attentive. Running around for you like this. He's gonna pay the bill. He'll be back to be with you soon.
I'll go buy you some porridge. Don't move around when you wake up. Wait for me to come back.
I've found the illegal evidence from back then. About Yan Buliang. He should still be at the Yan family's old house.
Move. I have urgent business.
What business? More important in your life.
Yes. To take your grandfather's life.
Your life isn't yours to decide.
What if it's senior brother's call, and Yan Wangshu sees it? We're done for.
Senior brother. What are you doing?
Bug. There's a bug on you. I helped you get rid of it.
You're scared. Who called you?
My landlord. They've been urging me to pay rent lately. I haven't been working long. My income isn't much.
Get down. Consider the money loan from me. I'll deduct it from your next month's salary. You're this poor and haven't thought about getting back what rightfully belongs to you.
What are you saying?
I'm talking about first place in the design competition. You didn't get it this time. There's always next time. With your talent, you can surpass Ding Yao.
It was you who gave the award to Ding Yao.
Tonight just stay here for the night. I'll be going now.
No, I have to find a chance to get into the Yan family's old house. You can't leave. What if I suddenly get sick and
film
need
was
surgery?
translated
There won't
and
even be anyone
narrated by
to sign for
Media.
me.
Just now, who was it that tried to run away, and I stopped them? Now you know your life is on the line.
I think Mr. Shu is absolutely right. As a person, one must live well to be able to reclaim everything that belongs to them.
Alright, I'll leave now.
You can't leave me alone.
You don't expect me to spend the night in a place like the hospital, do you? Acting cute and pathetic won't work. Let go.
Or you can take me home. I heard the Yan family's old house is incredibly luxurious.
You want to go to the old house, finally showing your true colors. You think the Yan family's old house is a staff dormitory. The company can arrange a room for me too.
But you're the Yan family's only grandson, Yan Wangshu. Maybe I was overthinking it. Director Ding is at the same level as you, yet is always very respectful to you. I thought you were a relative of the Yan family.
I've always only been myself. You on the other hand acting all cutesy just now. That's not like you.
Mr. Shu, don't presume to decide what I am, because I can become whatever I want at any time.
Women like you, I've seen plenty. These little tricks of yours.
Mr. Shu, have you forgotten what I said? I can become whatever I want at any time.
Linshi, you actually showed up. For work. Yesterday, you angered Mrs. Wang and made her leave. The complaint calls even reached me. You offended such an important client. Do you even want this job?
Since she's such an important client, Director Ding, you should have told me sooner. Mrs. Wang likes green tea.
Then you shouldn't have thrown the cup and left the client there while you walked away. If it weren't for me cleaning up your mess, you would have been fired already.
This ability to lie so blatantly has really improved. It was really hard work for Director Ding. Yesterday after Mrs. Wang left, Mr. Shu, worried that my hand was burned, took me to the hospital. I don't know when Director Ding cleaned up my mess.
Mr. Shu was also there. It's all Mrs. Wang's fault. She didn't make things clear. It's all a misunderstanding. A misunderstanding.
Yes. Thanks to Mr. Shu.
Linchi, this is Mr. Shu's.
Yes.
You thief. You're shameless. You give it back to me. Mr. Shu isn't yours. You wild girl can. Reach him.
This is Mr. Shu's. Last night, he left it at my place. I was thinking I'd return it to him today.
Linchi, you're shameless. You spent the night with Mr. Shu.
Yes. We spent the whole night together.
Bitch.
This woman would never allow herself to suffer a loss.
Linchi, you haven't established yourself at Yan's yet. What makes you think you can compete with me?
Mr. Shu is right. Behind you, I suppose. Director Ding's arrogance is also a first for Mr. Shu, right?
Director Ding. Is your design department rehearsing a fight scene? Those two slaps just now were quite loud.
Mr. Shu, I apologize. This cufflink, I was planning to return it to you today. I didn't expect Director Ding to misunderstand.
Lin Chi. Explain yourself. One of our company's employees was hospitalized. I was at the hospital, looking after them all night.
I knew it. Mr. Shu went on my behalf. Well, you're also a member of our design department.
You give it back to me. Mr. Shu, going in your place
Is a connection you can't break.
Ding Ya and I were university classmates.
That's all.
Colleagues too. There's nothing romantic between us. Satisfied.
Satisfied?
Aren't you leaving, Director Ding? We have a morning meeting.
Linchi, make sure you complete the inventory of all items in the exhibition hall today.
Okay. Senior brother.
Junior sister is here. Coming so late, Ding Yao didn't give you a hard time, did she?
I'm now Ku's designated collaborating designer, she has to give you some face. Let me off the hook. Let's go.
Yan Wangshu. I'll let you see. What kind of person Wen she is?
You're certain Yan Wangshu will come tonight?
He will. I deliberately, and your late night date message, revealed to Ding Yao. She won't let go of such a good opportunity now. She should have Lin Kai and Mr. Ku's late night secret meeting photos sent to Yan Wangshu.
This woman actually went to meet another man. Lin Chi. You haven't learned your lesson at all. Or is it?
Maybe Lin Chi was also forced.
This woman won't be in danger, will she?
Zhao Ran. Actually, if you want the Yan family, it doesn't have to be this way. I'm afraid you'll get hurt.
Senior brother, to kill someone you must break their heart. I only have to destroy Yan Wangshu, Yan Buliang's only grandson, to make him suffer.
Open the door. Open the door. Mr. Shu.
We have to play the part. Hello,
Lin Chi. Where are you?
Mr. Shu, it's me. Lin Kai. She's in the restroom.
Ku Chengjing. I know you're in there. Open the door. If you dare touch Lin Chi, even a single finger, I'll get you.
I'm here. What does Mr. Yan want to see?
Where's Lin Chi? Is there something we can't discuss in the office that we have to discuss late at night in a hotel room? I'm very worried about my employees' safety.
Mr. Shu.
Come with me.
It's after work hours. Ms. Lin's private time. Mr. Shu, you're overstepping.
Lin Chi is different. If Mr. Ku needs company, you can find someone else.
Does Mr. Shu think that I brought Lin Kai to a hotel to take advantage of her? Then Mr. Shu, is this you, playing the hero?
Let me formally introduce you. This is my senior brother. When we were abroad, we studied design together. He wouldn't take advantage of me, right? Right.
That's still having ulterior motives. We grew up together. I've always liked her.
Senior brother.
I know this is a bit sudden, but I'm willing to give you time to consider.
No.
Zhao Ran. My feelings for you are real. Wanting to help you get revenge is also real.
Lin Chi. You've set me up time and time again. Even bringing other men to test me if I don't take the bait. Wouldn't I be letting you down? Your affection.
Yan Wangshu. If one day I hurt you, what to do?
Then I will hate you forever.
Mr. Shu's love words. It's really unique.
Why on earth did you approach me?
Of course, because Mr. Shu, handsome and compelling, makes people yearn day and night.
With me here. Won't let you suffer any harm.
10 years ago. You hurt me the most.
I won't give, I won't give.
It's not good, it's not good, it's not good, old Mr. Wen he jumped off a building and committed suicide.
From now on, what your Yen family owes me, I will take it back bit by bit.
Grandpa, you have to help me.
After so many years, you still can't handle that Wangshu kid.
Grandpa, Mr. Shu has been very close to our design department's newly arrived girl recently and doesn't pay much attention to me.
All these years, the prominent families who wanted to marry into our Yin family are countless. The reason I value you is because you two are classmates and you are very capable. You can support each other with Wangshu mutually.
I understand, Grandpa.
But if you can't hold on to Wangshu and let him easily be seduced by others, then what use are you to me?
I understand, Grandpa. If I have no value to the Yan family, worthless, old Yan will quickly turn his back on me. Lin Chi, counting the exhibits, these tasks, aren't these all done by assistants? You've already signed Mr. Ku. Such a big deal. I have to treat you like royalty.
And narrated by
I can't let you do
media.
this anymore.
I just signed a client for the company. Director Ding, there's no need to be so sarcastic.
The physical relationship you and Mr. Ku had in private. Mr. Shu doesn't know. You think? I don't know.
Director Ding, you wish you could have a room with Mr. Q. But unfortunately someone like you, Mr. Q wouldn't look at.
Lin Chi, you've already seduced Mr. Ku, so stay away from Mr. Shu. Mr. Shu is different from Mr. Ku. He's not someone of your status can match up with.
From what Director Ding is saying, what status does Mr. Shu have? Is it higher than Mr. Ku's?
So curious about my identity, aren't you? Why not ask me directly?
Finally going to reveal your identity.
I'm Yan Wangshu, the next CEO of Yan Group. Also Yan Bulliings. Only chose.
You don't seem surprised.
And you? Who are you?
I'm your girlfriend. Just asked last night. Don't tell me you've forgotten.
Lin Chi, do you even deserve it? Grandpa Yan will not approve of you. I can come and go from the Yan family's old house. Can you?
As long as my girlfriend is willing. The doors of the Yan family's old house are always open.
The Wen family's house. Surnamed Yan for 10 years. It's time to go back.
I've found the illegal evidence from back then. About Yan Buliang. Should still be at the Yan family's old house.
Director Ding, please. Don't have designs on my boyfriend.
Today I received the designer's quote and design proposal. After submitting it to Mr. Ku, he approved it. This is Lin Kai's quote and proposal. This is our competitors' Niall's quote, previously provided to Mr. Ku. By comparing, it's not hard to see that our price is actually higher than Benial's. Higher price. But Lin Chi has already signed a contract with Mr. Ku. Doesn't this prove that Lin Kai's proposal is excellent? Normally, of course. These are the materials Lin Chi chose, almost identical to what Benial previously provided to Mr. Ku. White opal. This aligns perfectly with Ku's ongoing business ventures in Australia. A perfect match.
Same proposal. Why did Mr. Ku choose the more expensive Lin Kai's proposal instead of cooperating with Niall?
Then you'll have to ask designer Lin. It must be because Mr. Ku has already signed with Yan Corp. So even if the other party's quote is lower, they can't breach the contract. Everyone please look. So the rumors are true. I was wondering what skills Lin Chi possessed to actually steal Director Ding's deal. Turns out it's because she sold her body. Can't compare.
All of you shut up. Ding Yao, I've tolerated you enough. Don't think you can spread rumors with just a photo.
I saw it with my own eyes. I took the photo. Seeing is believing.
In the photo, Mr. Q and I are fully clothed. We weren't embracing each other. It's normal socializing, unlike some people whose minds are full of indecent thoughts, always thinking others are as dirty as they are.
So about the quote, how do you explain it?
I'd like to know how Director Ding knew Niall's quote. Well, Director Ding, is she a spy Niall planted in Yan Group?
You're talking nonsense. How could I be a corporate spy? I'm completely loyal to Yan Group. This is all confidential business information. If it wasn't an inside employee of Niall, how did Director Ding get?
Could it be that this quotation was forged by Director Ding?
The film was translated and narrated
Director
by
Ding,
Media.
speak up now. With your resources in the industry, getting a competitor's quote shouldn't be difficult, right?
Say something. Why would Director Ding know Niall's quote? Following everyone's line of thinking, maybe she also used her body to get it.
Then how do you explain how Chief Designer Lin's proposal is almost identical to Niall's?
Do you want me to tell you that I also made Niall's design proposal?
Can't speak now, can you? Mr. Ku sent me Niall's quote and proposal to expose you.
My senior gave it to her. This woman, her ability to lie is masterful.
Today, I need to give Mr. Ku an explanation.
I came to visit your company today, and unexpectedly overheard Director Ding saying she needed to give me an explanation. I'm here now. Tell me about it.
I
Coincidentally, also want to talk to Mr. Q. Since Niall's quote is lower than Yan Group's, why not choose to cooperate with Niall?
I did give Director Ding Niall's quote. I just spoke with Mr. Shu, and I hope Yan Group can give a lower quote.
Given the increased difficulty of cooperation, Lin Chi is still inexperienced. Future collaborations with Mr. Ku should be handled by Director Ding.
What are you up to? That Ding Yao was lying through her teeth. You didn't expose her. You defended her. And in the end, you gave her the project.
I specifically asked Mr. Shu not to let you work too hard. It's also to protect you, and to prevent that Ding Yao from having a chance to hurt you.
Weakness will only be bullied even more.
I will publicly announce Yan Wangshu's identity. That way, no one will dare bully you. I said, I will use Yan Wangshu's identity to protect you.
Mr. Shu, no, that's wrong. Mr. Yan, don't worry. We absolutely will not say anything.
Wangshu, it's so hard for Grandpa to see you. Yan Corp has had such big news. What CEO gets angry for a beauty? In Wangshu's heir's identity has surfaced. It's actually because of a woman.
Grandpa, I came back to explain this. This was an accident.
Accident. You said yourself at the time that you wanted to rely on yourself to gain a foothold in Yan Corp, not relying on your Yan family identity. So what about now?
I will rely on myself to prove that I can make Yan Corp bigger and stronger. Not by swallowing up other people's companies.
Impudent. It's been 10 years, and you still don't understand Grandpa. Are you still holding a grudge against Grandpa?
Give it back to me. That's my grandpa's. Give it back to me.
The law of the jungle is this world's survival rule. If he wants it, then he should use his own ability to take it.
Grandpa, this thing, I don't want it anymore.
Wangshu, you must remember, What Grandpa did today, all of this, is for you to build your foundation in the future. If you don't grab from others, others will come and grab from you.
But she didn't do anything wrong. Besides, her grandfather is already dead.
That's because they weren't strong enough. If you're not strong enough, then the one who would have died today would be your grandfather. Do you want to see your grandfather die?
I don't hate you. But that doesn't mean I approve of your methods.
Grandpa's painstaking efforts. When will you understand the woman you want to protect? Does she value you, or does she value
The film was
your
translated and
in-air
narrated
status?
by M Media.
The one she wants to get close to, from beginning to end, is Wangshu.
So many competitors are eyeing the Yan family. They're all waiting for me to kick the bucket, so they can feast on your dormancy. It's to protect you. You're casually revealing it like this will make you a target.
Mr. Shu just dragged Lin Qi away. The atmosphere is so weird. I'll have to change how I address you. To Mr. Yan from now on. Haven't you heard? Mr. Shu is actually Yan, Wangshu, then Lin Qi. Wouldn't she be the CEO's wife? Oh my god. Will she hold a grudge?
You knew all along that I'm Wangshu, right?
Yes. I've always known. I knew during the interview, at the awards ceremony, when I touched your black diamond necklace. I knew. I joined Yan Corp just to get close to you, Yan Wangshu.
Wasn't there even a little bit because of me? Me? And not the identity of Wangshu.
What do you want to hear? I can tell you anything.
Lin Qi, have you ever truly had feelings for me?
Is this enough? True feelings, genuine feelings, are hard to put into words.
Mr. Shu. No, I should call you Mr. Yan now, right? Stop drinking.
You're making fun of me too. Give me back my glass.
Don't drink anymore. Wangshu, can we go back to how things were? Okay. I'll go back to being Ding Yao. And you go back to being Wangshu.
I don't want to be Wangshu. I just want to be myself. You wouldn't understand.
Wangshu, even if Grandpa doesn't support you, you still have me. No matter what you want to do, I'll be by your side. With you?
What does this woman even mean? Even if she approached me just to get close to Wangshu.
What's so good about Lin Qi anyway? She's just a woman obsessed with vanity.
You don't understand her. This girl has had a hard life. I'm the one who wronged her. I want to give her everything I have.
Yan Wangshu, I've been with you for 5 years. And my sincerity has gone to the dogs. You dog.
Let's go.
Yan Wangshu and Ding Yao, aren't you going to do something?
Don't
The film was
ruin
translated
Director Ding's good
and
thing.
narrated by
Let's
M
go.
Media.
Lin Qi.
Wangshu,
Yan Wangshu, don't use your drunkenness as an excuse to be a scoundrel.
It's so late. What are you doing with Lin Qi?
I haven't even asked you what you were doing so late with Ding Yao. Hugging and cuddling.
Let go of my hand.
Yan Wangshu, you madman, you're pushing it. Right, I have to today teach you a lesson.
Ding Yao, take him away.
I've been by Yan Wangshu's side for 5 years. I've never seen him lose control like this. What right do you have? What makes you better than me?
Leave.
I won't leave. Where you are, I'll be there. I want to be with you. Wherever you are, I'll be there. I want to be with you.
Zhao Ran. Are you worried about him?
Ding Yao will take good care of him. After tomorrow, when Yan Wangshu finds out it was Ding Yao who took care of him all night, he'll only feel more guilty towards me.
Being Lin Kai by Yan Wangshu's side for too long, don't forget who you are.
Making Yan Wangshu fall in love with me is the first step of my revenge plan.
It seems the provocation last time has already worked. Yan Wangshu has taken the bait.
Making Yan Wangshu fall head over heels in love with me isn't enough.
But Zhao Ran, you don't have to get yourself involved.
I need to find evidence of Yan Bulang framing my grandfather. I have to get into the Yan family, and only by reaching a high enough position in the Yan Corporation can I help Masters Niall crush the Yan Corporation. Senior brother, I hope that in the future, no matter what happens, our feelings will never change.
Zhao Ran, can you try not to see me as your brother? See me as a man, okay?
You're my brother. My family. That's much more important than a man.
Wangshu. Get up and drink some water. Drink this and you won't feel so bad.
It's so hot. Lin Chi. Is that you, Lin Chi?
It's me.
Ding Yao. If we really do this tonight, we won't even be able to be friends. So, do you still want to?
I do. If I can't have your heart, at least I can have you. At least I'm no worse than Lin Chi.
Get out. Before I lose my patience. Get out.
Yan Wangshu. I've gone this far. What more do you want from me?
Director Ding. A moment of spring night is worth 1,000 gold pieces. Director Ding, why are you alone?
Lin Chi. Yan Wangshu and I. What should have happened? Has happened. Yan Wangshu is just my leftovers. You like leftovers? Then go.
Nothing happened between her and me. I knew you would come.
Someone's eyeing my prey. I'm here to reclaim my prey. Take it back.
Ding Yao drugged me. You'd better behave yourself. Otherwise, I don't know what I'll do. Something extreme.
Yan Wangshu. Welcome to my game. See you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. From now on, I will protect you. Make up for the hardships you suffered as a child.
Hello. I'm Yan Buliang, Yan Wangshu's grandfather. I want to talk to you alone.
Okay.
Lin Chi. There's something I want to discuss with you.
Go ahead. So serious.
The recording in your hands about Ding Yao buying the award. I want you to destroy it.
I considered many possibilities, but I never thought you would come to me about this. You Yans are all the same.
I'm doing this to protect you. You don't really think a single recording can shake the Yan Corporation, do you?
I never intended to use the recording to destroy Yan Corporation. This is a personal grudge between Ding Yao and me. It won't affect the company.
What do you want to happen to Ding Yao? I'll handle it. I don't want you to get hurt.
Fine. I've changed my mind. I want you to release this recording publicly. I want Ding Yao to be utterly disgraced. I want her to never recover in the design world. Can you do that?
How is this any different from destroying Yan Corporation?
If you can't do it, get out.
Wangshu, you wanted to see me.
I'm here today on behalf of the group to announce something. Design Department Assistant John Juju, due to dissatisfaction with his supervisor, Ding Yao, without Ding Yao's authorization, privately bribed Lin Chi to have Lin Chi give the Design Star Gold Award to Ding Yao to frame Ding Yao. What happened next? Everyone at the award ceremony also saw. John Juju's conspiracy did not succeed, but Yan Group. Such a thing happened. Must not be tolerated. Now the evidence is conclusive. Security, take Assistant John away.
Mr. Shu. Mr. Shu. Impossible. You must have wrongly accused me. I didn't even contact Lin Kai. I searched for a long time, but couldn't find the gold medal winner. The recording must be fake.
Listening to Assistant Zhang, it seems like it was originally supposed to be call me, but couldn't find me.
Assistant Zhang, you've been with me for 5 years. Couldn't get promoted because you are incompetent. How could you do such a thing to frame me?
Director Ding. Everything I did was according to your request. You can't just kick me out.
Shut up. Mr. Yan, he is framing me. I have no idea.
Ding Yao. You bastard. Want to die with me? Right. I'm not afraid either, your rotten tongue. Shake it out, Mr. Yan. Lin Kai last time was locked in the exhibition hall. Laser Love Mold was stolen. It was Director Ding who asked me to do it.
You're lying. I already let you rely on Aurora Love. As a designer, I didn't expect you to be unsatisfied. You said you were jealous. Lin Chi had just arrived for a few days and gained Mr. Yan's trust. You said you wanted to give Lin Chi a lesson. I didn't expect you, not only to Lin Chi, you also to me, do such unconscionable things.
Ding Yao. You abandoned me today. I will definitely make you pay the price.
There is a recording as proof. Take him away quickly.
Wait a minute. The recording is fake.
Why did you suddenly change your mind and let Ding Yao go?
The film was
Because of you.
translated and narrated by M Media.
I want you to owe me a favor. I also want Ding Yao and the chairman to owe me a favor.
I found I'm more and more unable to see through you. What do you want?
Of course. Want you. Of course I want you to experience the pain I've experienced.
Lin Chi! You're amazing! Actually took down Ding Yao. Became the new director. So satisfying.
So relieving. Did she bully you?
Maybe not really bullying. But following her, I always felt worthless.
You're Yan's independent designer. How could you be worthless?
I'm not like you. So talented. I also rely on diligence. To get where I am today.
Li Wan. I've seen your work. You are definitely not what Ding Yao said, worthless. On the contrary, you are pure and resilient, always putting the client's needs first. You are a rare designer at Yan's.
Thank you, Lin Chi. If I follow you, I will be very happy. Hog.
Director Lin. Your new official taking office. 3 fires burn in the company. Is enough. Why bring it home? What are you looking at? Prettier than me.
Looking at Li Wan's work.
Isn't this good?
Yes. It's pretty good. If Grandpa was still here, if the Wen family was still here, I could just be a simple designer, right?
Director Lin?
The second half of the year's international design competition. I want to recommend you to participate.
Me?
Yes. Don't want to go.
Of course, I want to go. Am I qualified?
It does require a recommender, but CEO Yan and I both signed.
This is an international competition. Can I do it? Won't I embarrass our company?
So according to what you're saying, CEO Yan and I specifically picked you, just so you could embarrass our company.
Oh my god, this is an international competition. I used to only assist Director Ding. Oh dear, Lin Chi. You're so nice. I love you to death. You are simply my lucky star.
Young lady, where are you going?
No need. Master.
Zhao Ran. Get in.
Master, you're back. Why didn't you tell me?
Zhao Ran, I think you've forgotten about me.
Let's go, Master. I'll treat you to dinner.
No need for dinner. I was just passing by to see you. By the way, Zhao Ran, you are a design director now. This international competition, I think the Yan family shouldn't participate. Besides, even if the Yan family goes, there's no chance of winning. Master, I don't want to see you disappointed.
I don't plan to participate. The Yan group has a very talented designer named Li Wan. I signed her up.
Zhao Ran. You might have misunderstood. Master means. I means. Doesn't want the Yan group to show their face at this international competition. But if we find an excellent designer, we can poach her directly to Nile.
I understand, Master.
Li Wen copied the work.
Is this woman her? Yes, it is her. What a disgrace to the Yan family. When Director Deng was here, this kind of thing never happened. I heard that the new director was also exposed for plagiarism. Like attracts like a rotten apple spoils the barrel.
What are you talking about?
Yan family designer Li Wan is involved in plagiarizing Banal's work to participate in the international jewelry competition. What bad luck. It would be better to have Director Deng back. You have to believe me. I didn't plagiarize Lin Chi.
Narrated by
Li Wan,
Media.
you have to be strong. I believe you.
I didn't plagiarize Lin Chi. You have to believe.
That someone framed Li Wan for plagiarism. Master has started to target the Yan family.
The situation is very serious now. I'm counting on you.
Lin Chi. Long time no see.
What is she doing here?
The Yan family has been exposed for plagiarism and needs Ding Yao to step in and resolve it for them. Starting today, Ding Yao is appointed as Yan Jewelry's design consultant. The position is equivalent to vice president.
Mr. Yan, you have to believe me. I really didn't plagiarize. You can ask Lin Chi. Lin Chi can Testify for me? Right now, it's only the qualification review stage. Withdraw can minimize the damage to the lowest level. I withdraw. I withdraw.
Lee won. You can't withdraw. If you withdraw now, won't that confirm the plagiarism?
Lynchy! Withdrawing is the best outcome. For me? Don't you understand?
Have you already decided to withdraw?
Yes. If it weren't for you stopping me from withdrawing, there won't be today's farce. Lynchy! International competition. I don't want to participate anymore.
Why?
I think I'm still not good enough.
You're not even going. How do you know you're not good enough?
Forget it. I'll participate next year.
Lee won. You can't just back out. It wasn't easy to get this opportunity. You must seize it. Lee won. Is someone bullying you?
Lynchy! Don't get ahead of yourself. I'm not like you. No matter what you do wrong, you'll always have CEO Yan to protect you. And me, I can only be cautious and not make a single mistake.
Zhao Yan, I've already investigated Li Wan. She has a younger brother who's studying in country M. This person is very easy to manipulate. If she can't stay at Yan Corporation, then ask her to go to Nile to work.
Lee won. Wait for me. I will definitely give you an explanation.
Zhao Ran, wait a minute. Zhao Ran. Don't get angry with Master later. He's doing it for your own good.
For my own good. Is he using threats to bully a new designer?
Zhao Ku, don't hold her back. Let her in.
Zhao Ran.
Zhao Ren has really grown up. This is the first time she's lost her temper in front of Master.
Master, doing this is unfair to Li Wan.
What is fairness? Was what Yan Buliang did to you fair? If it weren't for me taking you in, would you be where you are today? If you think Li Wan is promising, then you should let her work at Nile and showcase her talent. What development can she have with Yan Buliang?
Plagiarism can greatly damage a designer's reputation. It has a huge impact. Li Wan can't handle this.
I think you've been at Yan Corp for too long and have become fragile. If Li Wan can't even handle this small setback, how will she achieve greatness in the future?
Master, Yan Corp's matters. I will handle it myself. Don't interfere.
It seems a daughter grows up and becomes unmanageable. But Zhao Ran, remember this. Everything I do is for your own good.
The film was translated and narrated by M Media.
Master, I have something to do. I'll leave first.
Zhao Ran. Master, Zhao Ran didn't mean to talk back to you. Don't be angry with her.
Zhao Ku. In Master's heart, already wanted to marry Zhao Yan to you. So, I can't let Zhao Ran stay by Yan's side for too long.
I will accelerate Nile's merger with Yan Corp progress.
It's dawn. It's time to let Yan Corp go bankrupt. Remember this. Whether it's Nile or Yan Corp, in the future, it will all be yours.
Mr. Yan, can I talk to you?
Sit down. Is it because of the withdrawal from the competition?
Yes. It's my fault. I've let down the company's trust.
Don't cry. It's just one competition. Director Ding has already taken care of it for you. Director Lin is also investigating the truth. The company hasn't punished you either.
Thank you, Mr. Yan. Hearing you say that, I feel much better. I've been afraid of letting down Director Lin's kindness.
It's okay. Go home early after work. It's cold here.
Thank you, Mr. Yan.
Master doesn't care about me. Yan Wangshu ignores me too.
Asleep. What's wrong, Lin Chi? Your stomach is acting up again.
So painful.
Does
The
this
film was
hurt?
translated
Hurt.
and narrated
here?
by M Media.
Hurt.
Right here?
Hurt.
How is it, doctor? Is it serious?
Yes, very serious.
What?
Seriously, if you had come any later, the fake illness would have been completely cured.
Quite the actor.
Don't go, okay? These past few days, I've been really sad. If I said, I want to marry you right now, would it still be possible?
Do you really want to marry me? Or is it because you lost by Yang your backer and are looking for a new one?
I don't want to be bullied anymore. Are you willing to be my backer?
Whether you're sincere or you have an ulterior motive, I'm willing to bet the entire Yan family on you.
I'm sorry. This gamble, I have to win.
So are you ready to become Mrs. Yan?
I'm ready.
I will marry you with all the pomp and circumstance the Yan family can offer. From now on in the Yan Corporation, no one will dare bully you again.
Then the wedding. I want to hold it at the Yan family's old residence. And it must have the chairman's blessing. I also want Grandpa to see me get married.
As you wish.
Director Ding,
I'm here to request a leave of absence.
I thought you were here to resign. If I were you, I wouldn't even have the face to come back. Didn't you say? You could snatch the Yan Corporation's order back. Where's the order?
Lee Won, don't forget how this woman suppressed you before. Following her, what good could come of it?
I used to think you were Benil's corporate heiress. I didn't expect, in our department, a real and fake heiress drama would unfold. Your master, didn't he tell you? I'm his biological daughter. Everything you got from my dad. I want it all back.
No wonder. Your design talent is so good. It turns out it's inherited from Bai Weiliang. So, my master raised me for 10 years. Looks like I have to go. Congratulate him. Finally found his own illegitimate daughter.
Illegitimate daughter.
Lee Won. No. Bai Won. My master didn't he tell you? He has a wife. You mean Bai Weiliang dares to take you back to the Bai family to acknowledge your ancestry. Back then, Bai Weiliang was just the Wen family's live-in son-in-law, relying on the Wen family's financial resources. He created Gnile.
You're talking nonsense. You are clearly jealous of me. Because Dad has found me now. You will soon be kicked out of the Bai family.
No need for you to kick me out. I'm here today to ask for marriage leave. I will be Mrs. Yan. And you will never enter the Yan family's door again.
Lin Shi, you're lying. Yan Wangshu could never marry you.
She's not lying. I'm going to marry her.
What? Actually going to marry with her? She plagiarized work? Damaged the company's interest. You're actually going to marry such a woman?
Li Wan, this slap is what you owe me. From now on, don't talk to me like that.
Grandpa Yan. Today, I received a wedding invitation. The groom is Wangshu.
Wangshu and who?
Lin Shi.
The film was translated
As long as I'm alive,
and narrated by
Lin
M
Shi
Media.
will never enter my Yin family's door. When will you come to your senses and break up with that woman completely? When will you get up again?
Lin Shi. I've cooked the rice. This time, let's see how you get married. Wangshu. You've been kneeling for so long. Have some tea.
You go close the door first.
Okay. Wangshu.
You drink too.
Wangshu. So hot? Wangshu. Yan Wangshu. Who are you? Get out.
What happened today? If you talk about one word of it, you know the consequences. I'll keep it secret. But if you continue to target Lin Shi, I'll spread these photos everywhere.
That crazy woman Lin Shi. What's so good about her? You like her that much?
Ding Yao. You've crossed my bottom line. You made up everything yourself before, making me mistakenly believe you were assaulted and feel guilty for you. But now I've learned the whole truth. I just didn't expose you. Since you want to hide it, I'll help you.
Wangshu. Please forgive me. Wangshu, I'm sorry. I was wrong. Wangshu.
The Yan family has always been so selective. How could they marry in a granddaughter-in-law with such an unknown background? And for such an important event as marriage, old man Yan doesn't look happy at all.
How did you convince the chairman to let you marry me?
You'll find out later.
Yan Wangshu. Yan Wangshu. You sanctimonious hypocrite. Today I'll let everyone see your true face. What is it? Last night Yan Wangshu drugged me. He also raped me. These injuries were all inflicted by him.
Ding Yao, don't slander me. Someone, get her out of here.
The film was
Have you
translated
made enough of a scene?
and narrated by M.
My
Media.
colleagues, please excuse this. My grandson is impulsive. Today, he's caused another scene. This marriage is off. Dismissed.
How can it be off? Lin Chi and I are already legally married, whether you recognize it or not. She is the rightful Yan family daughter-in-law.
You're going to be the death of me.
I hear the Yan family has been designing jewelry for generations and hates plagiarism the most. Yet the Yan heir is marrying someone with a history of plagiarism to be his wife. The Yan family is ruining their own reputation.
Old man Yan. Clever all his life, foolish this once.
Lin Chi didn't plagiarize. Anne wouldn't plagiarize.
If she didn't copy, then show us the original sketches. Try it.
That's right, that's right.
That's a good idea. I'm old. I haven't seen anyone sketch in years.
Show them. I believe. Lin Chi. No. I should call you Wen Ran. It's time to show your true strength. Wen Group heiress. Strength.
I've never seen anyone draw freehand sketches.
And be so ingenious. I have to take a picture of this quickly. Our next season's jewelry theme is set. Someone so talented wouldn't need to plagiarize. Others copying her is more like it.
This is impossible. This technique, I've only seen it on one person.
Now you can prove my strength right.
Now. Everyone believes my wife would never plagiarize.
You? Who are you? Kneel down. Who is Lin Chi?
It's Wen Ran.
You clearly know her true identity, and you still married her. You've brought a wolf into the house. The Yin family will eventually be ruined in your hands.
The director just called you out. What did they say?
Nothing much. They wanted me to apologize to you.
Is that it? Nothing else?
Of course, nothing else. You wouldn't be keeping anything else from me, would you?
Don't ask. I don't want to deceive my husband on our wedding night.
Have me. I will protect you.
If only time could stop at today, how wonderful it would be. No hatred. Just a loving couple.
Isn't this our Mrs. Yan? Even after marrying into the Yan family, you still have to work.
Director Ding, I really admire your endurance. Yesterday at my wedding, you were humiliated like that. And you still have the nerve to come to the company.
Those with nothing to lose fear nothing. What do I have to be afraid of? The worst that can happen is we both go down. I despise what Mrs. Yan. It's all a lie. At Yan Group, you're just a lowly design assistant.
Lee Won. At my wedding, you caused a scene. I've already dropped the matter. But
you still dare to bring up Old Man Yan. He looks down on you. Before your marriage, he had a prenuptial agreement drawn up. You won't get a penny.
I myself don't want the money.
Who are you kidding? You joined Yan Group. Seduced Mr. Yan, wasn't it for Yan Group's money?
I came to Yan Group to focus on design. I already proved that at the wedding yesterday.
Who knows with
The
women?
film was
What are you up to?
translated and
Designer Lin?
narrated by M. Media.
Mrs. Wong? What brings you here? If you need new jewelry, just give us a call. We'll send someone to your house. I'm looking for Lin Chi. Designer Lin? Who do you think you are? Mrs. Wang. Lynchy, she's just a lowly design assistant. She's not qualified to serve a multi-million-dollar client like you. Yes, Mrs. Wang. I'm design director Ding Yao. Allow me to assist you. At Mr. Yan's wedding, I've already witnessed designer Lin's capabilities. She's better than any of you. I insist on her service.
Director Ding. Can I assist? Mrs. Wang now.
Why are you asking her? Who does she think she is? A damn director? Can't even produce a design draft.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Wang, for trusting me this time.
Don't mention it. Initially, when I heard those things, I didn't trust you either. But later, seeing the design drafts you drew yourself, I knew. This is what knowing someone means. Never listen to what others say.
Please take your time leaving.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Get down on your knees. Have you forgotten your purpose? Fallen in love with Yan Wangshu, your lifelong enemy's offspring.
I haven't. I married into the Yan family to obtain evidence of Yan Wulang's crimes. I want to put him behind bars and ruin the Yan family.
When will you gather enough evidence? How long will it take? Colorless, odorless, kills silently. You must seize this opportunity.
All of this is about to end. If Wangshu knew it was me who killed his grandfather, would he hate me? Wait a minute. The soup's cold. I'll get you a fresh bowl.
Didn't you poison the soup to kill me? A sudden change of heart.
Is he testing me? Or does he know my identity?
What are you spacing out for? Why aren't you responding? This untaught brat just doesn't understand the rules.
I have hundreds of thousands of ways to harm you. Poisoning is just one of them.
This girl is still so sharp-tongued. No wonder Wangshu likes you.
Doesn't the chairman like hearing the truth?
Then tell me the truth. Who are you really? You're drawing that day. Who taught you this technique?
The chairman isn't. Did you investigate me, Niall's design director, Bai Weiliang's daughter? Later Bai Weiliang found his biological daughter and kicked me to the curb. This information, don't you know all this already?
The film was translated
drawing technique
and narrated by M.
Reminds me of an old friend.
Then the chairman's. Who is this old friend?
Wen, are you willing to call me Grandpa and tell me about your past? Then I'll tell you the story of me and this old friend. How's that?
I hope the chairman's story is worth the wait.
Grandpa. What are you two talking about? So excitedly.
Grandpa's tired. It's time to rest. You two should go to sleep too.
I will help you do whatever you want to do. Please don't hurt Grandpa.
I need the old man's fingerprint. Chairman, I don't know much about this rough stone. Please take a closer look.
As a designer, do you usually wear gloves to look at rough stones? Don't you know wearing gloves affects your sense of touch and weight? How could you make such a rookie mistake?
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
Thank you, Grandpa.
Oh my dear. Every birthday, Grandpa gives you a unique piece of jewelry.
Grandpa, I finally waited for this day. I must take back everything I've lost.
Hello, everyone. Welcome, guests. And all the media colleagues and friends to our Yen's Jewelry Group's new season product launch. Our Yen's Jewelry Group. This new product is...
Yan's Jewelry Group. Completely plagiarized Wen's Jewelry Group's design.
What's going on?
Yan's Jewelry Group's then person in charge Yan Buliang forced Wen's Jewelry Group's head Wen Shichu to death, stole Wen's jewelry's design concept, and took countless treasures. Completely plagiarized, and they still dare to shamelessly explain the design concept.
It's talking about a few years ago, Wen's Jewelry Group's massacre. I heard Wen's Jewelry Group disappeared from the public eye. The market was completely occupied by Yan's Jewelry Group. Isn't this a standard case of vicious competition? This is headline news.
Dad, what's going on?
This is to make you marry Yan Wangshu's last chance.
Boycott plagiarism. Boycott Yan's Jewelry. Boycott plagiarism. Boycott Yan's Jewelry.
Boycott plagiarism. Boycott Yan's Jewelry. Boycott plagiarism. Boycott Yan's Jewelry. Boycott plagiarism. Boycott Yan's Jewelry.
Our next season's jewelry designs, are they ready?
Yes.
So beautiful. And perfectly fits our theme this season. Then thank you for your hard work.
The film was translated
Assistant Designer
and
Lin.
narrated by M Media.
The building is about to collapse. Yan family is doomed.
I'm sorry. There are some problems within the Yan group. I will investigate this thoroughly as soon as possible. Here, I apologize on behalf of Yan's.
Your Yen group has been repeatedly exposed for plagiarism. Don't you want to explain?
I heard your wife has been suspected of plagiarism, and yet you continue to protect her. Is this Yan Group's business principle? Will Yan's be ruined in your hands as president? Plagiarism. Boycott you. Boycott you. Boycott you. Boycott Yan Group. Boycott Yan Group.
You still have the nerve to come here. It's all because of you. Yan's is finished. I thought you were really capable. Turns out, it's all plagiarism. Ever since Lin Shi arrived, Yan Group has been in constant trouble. Lin Shi, you jinx. You're not fit to be Mrs. Yan.
No matter what she did, she is Mrs. Yan.
Mr. Yan, why do you keep protecting her? She's been harming you.
Let's go. Today's matter. Was it really you? Right?
It was me. I made Yan Group's stock plummet. Do you hate me?
Hungry. You haven't tasted my cooking yet. Let me show you my skills.
Yan Wangshu, stop playing dumb.
I don't care about those external things. Having you is enough.
What if I ruin your family? Do you still not care?
You still won't tell me who you are, right? Have you ever loved me? It's okay if you don't love me. I love you, that's enough. Don't leave me, okay? I'll give you whatever you want. I'll give you the Yan family.
With you. My bitter life finally has some sweetness. I admit I've fallen for you.
Not good. The old man had a heart attack. The patient is fine, just needs plenty of rest.
Thank you, doctor. Grandpa, how are you feeling?
Wangshu, could you leave us for a moment? I need to speak with Lynchy privately. Lynchy. I should call you Wen Ran.
You knew all along.
I did. You're doing this too. Avenge your grandfather. I have nothing to say. Kill me now. I'll apologize to your grandfather in the afterlife.
I won't harm you anymore. I'll also cure you. I want you to live and atone.
I want to die, but you won't let me.
Letting you die now would be too easy.
I know. You and Wangshu are truly in love. But as long as I live, you won't let go of your hatred, and you won't be able to truly accept Wangshu. Only my death will allow my Wangshu to find happiness.
I've had the urge 1,000 times to kill you. But you're Wangshu's grandfather. I can't bear to see him grieve.
Mr. Yan, our company can't make payroll.
The film was
Mr.
translated
Yan, this is my
and
resignation letter.
narrated by
Please sign it.
Media.
Mr. Yan, our company's stock price has hit the lower limit. The company is beyond saving. You need to do something.
Those who want to leave, I will let you go.
I have a way to save the Young Corporation.
What could you possibly do?
Marry me. I'm willing to use all of the Bai family's assets to help Yang Corporation through this crisis.
These are my sins. I'll bear them myself. The matters of the next generation are not my concern. I don't want to be involved.
Grandpa.
Yan Wangshu,
Divorce papers?
let's get a divorce.
Do you even have a heart?
No. Not now. Not ever. And certainly not in the future. I experienced the pain of losing my family when I was 12. I don't want you to experience that same pain because I love you. I won't let you suffer. I will help you keep Yan Group. Master, I beg you, please don't destroy the Yan family. I will divorce Yan Wangshu.
Zhao Ran. You are the last of the Wen bloodline, and the sole inheritor of the Wen family craft. Yet for a man, you've given up your revenge. For a man, you kneel here and beg me. You've disappointed me greatly.
Master, what will it take to save the Yan family?
Saving the Yan family is possible, but in the marketplace, it's all about equivalent exchange. You want me to save the Yan family, you have to give me the Wen family's filigree craftsmanship in return.
Okay. I promise you.
Good. Then I want you to give the filigree craftsmanship as a wedding gift to your sister Wanner.
Okay. I will wish Wana a happy marriage.
Do I look good wearing this necklace?
It looks good.
Many guests will be arriving today. You better act happy for me, no matter how unwilling you are. For the sake of my Bai family and your Yan family, no matter how forced it is, you have to smile for me.
Li Wan. I married you. For the Yan family. Don't push your luck.
Is it that hard to smile? Smile. Smile quickly. You took so much money from our family. I'm telling you to smile.
Li Wan. Are you crazy?
I'm crazy. Wen Ran, I didn't expect you to come to my wedding ceremony. Sweep. Sweep it clean.
This room has some bad luck. I'm here to help my ex-husband sweep the bad luck away.
Get out of here. My wedding doesn't welcome you.
It's Bai Weiliang who asked me to give you a wedding gift. The Wen family's ancestral filigree craftsmanship. Such a good skill to be in the hands of someone like you with such ill intentions. It's truly a pity.
Don't be like this. If you don't want to, I'll take you away now.
What nonsense are you talking about, groom? I'm your ex-wife.
The film was translated
This lady
and
beside you
narrated by
is
M
your
Media.
bride.
What are you pretending to be pitiful for? You bitch. Yan Wangshu. If you leave, I'll make your Yan family bankrupt.
Let me go.
You're pregnant, aren't you?
I'll get rid of it. I won't trouble you.
Don't. This is our child.
Then I can raise it myself. It has nothing to do with you.
Now you can't run away. Lin Chi, we have to be together forever.
Let me go. I have something to tell you.
Go ahead.
My name is not Lin Kai.
I know.
I approached you on purpose.
I know.
I approached you to get revenge.
I know.
I almost killed your grandfather.
I know.
How do you know everything?
I also know that you were the little Wen Ran who chased after the car to get back the filigree incense box from me.
Give it back to me. That was my grandpa's. Give it back, give it back.
For the past 10 years, I've been looking for you. I was thinking, once I find you, I won't let you get hurt again. Seeing you cry like that back then, my heart broke.
You boy, you had a puppy love, didn't you? Didn't you start liking me at 15? You've liked me since then, haven't you?
Yes, yes, yes. I liked you back then.
That Yan Wangshu actually ran away from the wedding. Is this how the Yan family raises their children?
My grandson has a good eye for people. He knows who is better for him.
If your Yan family doesn't fulfill the marriage agreement this time, I will withdraw all of the Bai family's investments. I'll withdraw them all.
Withdraw them then. What more can this old man, who is about to die, do for his grandson?
You, Warner, Daddy will make the decisions for you.
Mr. Yan Wangshu, do you take Miss Wen Ran to be your wife?
I do.
Miss Wen Ran, do you take Mr. Yan Wangshu to be your husband again?
I do. This time, I can finally say I do. As Wen Ran. Grandpa, your spirit in heaven will bless me, right?
Now that the Yan family is bankrupt, Mrs. Yan, are you ready to start over with me?
Xiao Ran, I'm sorry, Grandpa. The Yan family holds too many unpleasant memories for you. After this wedding, this house will be auctioned off.
As long as the three of us are together, no matter where, it's home.
Maid, I kiss My bride.
You may.
Our jewelry design concept this time is from the heart. After all this, I can finally be my true self, the real Wen Ran.
I hope everyone will continue to follow Wen Ran Jewelry Group and our new products.
Grandpa, your granddaughter has helped the Wen family get back what belongs to them, and I finally found my own happiness. If you can see this in heaven, you'll bless me, right?
Grandpa, don't worry. I will spend my whole life protecting Ziran. If I don't treat her well, you can take me away.
Grandpa's still here. Be serious.
Let Grandpa see you smile. He's happy too.